After a jam-packed Thanksgiving with 5 days, let's do it all again on this Black Friday. 5 games at the Hard Rock Hotel, Riviera Maya, and we start things off with an A-10 versus Pac-12 showdown. The 23rd ranked Washington State Cougars at 6-0 on the season against the UMass Minutewomen. He is the leading scorer on this team, averaging 14 points per game as Ledger Walker is left wide open for 3. Wallach backs in. Turnaround falls off the rim. B on the offensive rebound. And Beyonce B finishes off the N1. Underneath, Coville. Tall freshman can't buy it. Offensive rebound. And B open for the jumper. Silky smooth. Ledger Walker. Drive and dish. What a dump off as she finds the 6'6 Coville. Eleanor Villa, no relation to Jenna Villa, her teammate, as Murugitene has the easy 2.
Washington State with a little bit of three-quarter pressure of their own, trying to establish just their tempo in this game.
Tallaway has it knocked away. Wallach ahead of the pack. Wallach puts Wazoo up by 5. We also saw what we just saw from Wallach yesterday, getting behind that back line of the defense. It had at least 8 points on one-on-none fast breaks as Murugitene draws the blocking foul and puts it through.
Wow, Murugitene just so athletic here, but beautiful cut, just continued to run right to the basket.
Wallach wide open from the corner. Mike Leffler taking a timeout. Washington State an 11-point lead. Cami Etheridge said she wants to see Wallach become more comfortable from the perimeter. And a good looking shot right there.
Yeah, really good push by Tahina.
Here comes Hajduk. And she lost it in transition. Numbers for Washington State. Extra feed underneath. B lays it in. Here's the freshman from Delaware. Strong performance for her in this first half. Again against the zone look. Ledger Walker, short from the corner, follows her own shot and lays it in. Multi-time All-American. As B steps into the jumper, and Washington State on a 22-4 extended run. And loose ball picked up by the Cougars. Jumper rattles in, it's Villa from distance. Ball. Murugitene off the window. Now it's led this program to 3 consecutive NCAA tournaments, and I'd be pretty shocked if number 4 isn't on the way this season as well. In large part due to her, Ledger Walker. Williams' second season at UMass, transferred from Pensacola College. Great ball movement into the corner, and it's Eklof from distance. Murugitene. Tough finish. And what a feed by the big. Extra dump off. Eklof lays it in. Ferguson a much bigger role this season after just 9 appearances last year. One of the 3 returning Minutewomen as Coville sinks the jumper. And a tank away from Tuhina. Ducks ahead in transition. Laid in by Eleanor Villa. And a timeout taken by UMass. The Cougars rolling in Cancun as they look to stay undefeated here in 23-24.
I mean, a lot of players get their shot blocked and they feel bad, they feel upset, and she went right back at it and said, okay, if you block the up and under, you're not going to block the hook shot, and knocked it down.
A big 3 And the response, but Kalasia with the hook shot. Remember, she was a guard prior to this summer. I can't imagine she was practicing hook shots prior to being moved to the 4 very much, but a nice looking hook shot. And a steal tossed ahead. Villa, an easy 2.
A little inside outside action. We've seen her shoot a couple of those this tournament. Good to see her knock one down.
He has been a revelation this season for UMass. Blocking foul, count the basket. Kalasia's speed intercepted by Kira Gardner, another young player, the former Gatorade Player of the Year in Washington. As Eklof dives and dishes, swing. Back to Eklof for 3. Put that in the highlight tape. Textbook basketball. Another 3 drops in. They get 25 helpers. And a timeout taken by UMass.
With the contest and the hand in her face, knocked it down.
Coville goes to work in the low block. This is now the second consecutive game that Washington State has had a large enough margin that they've put a lot of these young reserves in the game for much of the fourth quarter.
It's almost like they're not playing in their 4th, 5th, or 6th games of the season. I mean, their chemistry looks so amazing. They're knocking down shots on the outside and the inside. Everyone is getting into the action. She's been able to play a little bit of her bench here too today.
Coville backs in, and the 6'6" freshman just uses that size for 2. All the way to the basket is the freshman Villa, who have assisted on 27 of 34 made field goals, and Kira Gardner keeps things rolling. Let's start in over 40 years for Washington State as they take down UMass 90-48 and remain undefeated at 7-0. Ice, your final thoughts on this one?
Final thoughts is this high-powered offense just did everything it needed to do today, shooting over 53% from the field and 39% from 3. When you have numbers like that, you're going to win the game.
The Washington State assisting on 27 of 35 made field goals, one of the top assisting performances in program history, top 10 all time, as they move to 7-0 and UMass drops to 1-6. Well, a huge thanks to all of you for joining us.